Hey y'all, today we have a collaboration, Just Our Imagination, Kathy Joe DIYs and Brenda from Rustic Lace DIYs have set this awesome collaboration up. We had to use a cookie cutter, a tree, and a crate. There are tons of ladies in the playlist. It will be in my description box below. So after you're done watching my video, please go check them ladies out and see what they made as well. Let's get started, guys. Here it is, all done. Just kidding. Okay, here's an embroidery hoop I got from the thrift store. And this Christmas tree got broke last year. So I don't like to waste, so we're gonna take it apart and use some of it. We're just gonna, I cut a bunch of pieces off and we're gonna wrap them all the way around. I didn't want to waste it, because I knew I could make like little wreaths or even a big wreath, and you have to buy this stuff individually, so just saving some money there. So there we go. We got it wrapped all the way around. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take two and twist them together. And we're not going to go all the way up, okay? We're going to almost make, like what Easter basket would look, but this is going to be our little Christmas basket. Sort of. So we're just twisting them. By the way, y'all, that little tree, yeah, it went flying further than I thought it would. I was like, yeah, let's go. There's my tree DIY. It's all done. I didn't have to do anything. My voice is a little messy, okay? We got weather changing and, yep, that time of year. We're in Indiana. It's starting to get cold. See, we didn't go all the way up, and it kind of looks like a super cute little basket. And we're going to give it a little trimming because its hair is a crazy. So I'm just chopping some of that off to make it look a little bit more neater. And that really does help. I'm telling you, you can see it's a big difference versus leaving it the way it was. So now we're taking some white Rust-Oleum chalk paint and we're just going to, I guess they call it flocking, like add a little bit of white here and there, kind of like snow. I feel like flocking is such a weird word, but that's just me. So we're just going to put it all over. Now this Santa it was given to me for free. I checked, it's not a vintage one. It was made in Taiwan. He got a weird looking paint job or makeup job there. He had eyeliner and some crazy lipstick, and this dude needed a makeover. And actually, it had like a battery thing in it, and it's supposed to talk, but it was all corroded and everything. So I was like, yep, no, we're not doing that. So we're just taking my hot knife and we're going to cut it down. Now, when I work with plastic or glass, I like to put Mod Podge on first to help the paint stick, or you can sand it. Now, with Mod Podge, you may get a crackling. You more than likely will get a crackling effect. And I did, and I just added a couple more coats. So if you don't want to deal with that, I suggest doing just the sanding and then painting. I don't mind crackling though, not that much. So we're taking more of that Rust-Oleum white chalk paint and we're going to paint our entire Santa. Y'all, I was going to leave him like stark white. Oh my God. But in the end, he kind of scared me a little bit. His eyes being all white, and yeah. Some changes definitely happened after the camera went off. See? I mean, it's pretty. I don't know. I couldn't handle the ghost of Santa look. I couldn't do it, y'all. So we're just taking hot glue and we're going to get him on there. This really is a pretty easy project. Now, these berries came off of tree garland. You know, it's got the wire and then these berries on it too. But every time I work with that stuff, the berries just fall off. So I end up just cutting them off, keeping the wire for other projects. And I can do multiple projects with these. So we're just taking green and red and just sporadically putting it throughout our little Christmas basket. Really simple, y'all. Now when the camera goes off, see, there we go. Our red and green berries are in there. And we're going to add a bow. I'll tell you about the other part in a minute. I'm still learning bows, so there's tons of YouTubers who really go into depth and teach you how to make them. But I'm just folding it on itself, this is actually really simple. Nothing fancy, just folding it onto itself. And then going to tie it in the middle. That's it, y'all. Actually, I think I used a piece of wire that I was just talking about. Yep, see? That's from the tree garland. So we're not wasting money, y'all. And then what we do is put it in the middle and twist. That's it. It's really easy. And then once we get it on Santa or the basket, then we can just fluff it up. Don't worry, we're about to make our tail in just a second. Oops, see, yep, throwing it. That happens a lot to me. I'm always dropping and throwing something. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that tail piece and we're going to twist right in the middle. Find the middle, twist. That's it. And then I like to glue that piece down so it's easier to work with. We're going to fold that together and then cut upwards. And there we go. Fold, cut upwards or downwards. You're just going to cut at an angle, okay? Whichever way you see it. And we're going to glue our tail on first and then put our bow on top. I'm sorry that some of the Santa I did off camera is just like, sometimes I think I'm done with the DIY and then I'm sitting there looking at like, what in the world? No, 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 no. And then I make some changes. But I'll tell you what the changes were. It wasn't nothing dramatic, I promise. So we're getting that bow on there. And then we're going to add us a bell. If this is your first time joining and you're from the playlist, thank you so much. I hope you consider subscribing and sticking around. For those that have been here for a while, thank you so much. And y'all, please don't forget to check the description box for the playlist. There is tons of ladies, and they are talented, and they have amazing ideas, okay? Thank you again to Kathy and Brenda for this. This was a lot of fun, and I really needed it. See, I gave a little blush to his cheeks, his nose, gave him some blue eyes, red hat. That's it. I just couldn't take that dark white, y'all. He looked too spooky. There we go. What do y'all think? You'll have to leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Now, DIY number 2, I'm using my crate. I can't remember where I got it. It was either from a Michael's Grab Box or somebody gave it to me. I just can't remember which one. But we're just going to take that Rust-Oleum white chalk paint and paint the outside of our box. I'm not doing the inside, just the outside. I'm not going to do the bottom because I feel like that's a waste of paint. You know what I mean? It's going to be sitting on my porch for Christmas, so nobody's going to see it. So I don't want to waste the paint. So we're just going to do that real quick. There we go. I feel like this is pretty easy too. So this I got from a yard sale for $2. It's supposed to go in your car. I ain't doing that. So we're going to use it today. We're going to just hot glue his nose right onto the crate. We're making a Rudolph crate. I was trying not to do anything too, like, complicated. You know what I mean? So hopefully I did a good job making things easy enough for you guys to understand and really want you guys to want to give it a try. I had a ding-dong moment, y'all. I accidentally turned my antler the wrong way, so I had to take them off with hot glue, but that doesn't matter because it'll be covered up. You'll see. See? Putting it the wrong daggum way. So we're just, once I fix my mistake, we're just going to hot glue them in there to the back. See here, they're like, oh man. Rip it off. Like I said, you won't see the glue, don't worry. It's all good. We're just going to take it off, fix it, put it right back where I had it, and then get the other one on there. Because the crate's going to have moss in it, so yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal. Has anybody ever actually put these on their car? The antlers go on the windows. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember where the nose is supposed to go, but yeah. I feel like that thing would just come flying off or something. That plastic snap if you're going, like the wind's blowing too bad. I don't know. But still cute. I loves Rudolph. All right, so here we go. I got Spanish moss. I get mine off Amazon, and I will link that in the description box. So I'm going to get some moss in there, and then we're going to add some lights. I got the lights in the same yard sale for 25 cents. Right there they are. At first, when I saw them, I was a little worried that they were going to be more like a burgundy, but it actually turned out really pretty. They were more red than I thought. So here I am. I should have untangled this before I did my video. Sorry about that. Yep, they're earthquake. Yep. Oh, I forgot to remind y'all about or tell y'all about that. I accidentally hit the camera a couple times doing this, so sorry. There's going to be a little bit of an earthquake. So I'm just getting the lights in there how I like. See? Boom. Sometimes it's not easy working with a camera over your head, y'all. I'm telling you. But it's okay. I made it through it. So sorry about the earthquakes. So we got those set, and then we're going to add a little bit of moss. I still wanted my lights to show through, you know what I mean? Be able to see the lighting. So I was trying to be careful not to do too much moss on top of them. I needed it thin enough where you could see the pretty light still coming through. Now we're adding a sleigh, which I thought was fitting for Rudolph. And then some Christmas picks. We're just sporadically putting it in the corners. If you try this, you can decorate it however you wish. Add some Christmas bulbs. You could even make a cute little sack and say have reindeer food on it and put it in there. That would be adorable. I wish I would have thought about that when I was doing this. And I'm also going to add a Christmas pick to the top of his nose because I felt like it was a little too plain there. Maybe it's like a little Rudolph mustache. I don't know. But I just thought it looked better. It kind of went better with the rest of the crate. So we're just sporadically still adding our greenery and our flowers wherever I feel like it looks nice. Wherever made my heart happy is where I put it. And there we go. My Rudolph crate with lights and a sleigh and flowers. I really love this one. I think this one might be my favorite. You guys have to let me know in comments which one is your favorite. If there's one that you might want to try to recreate. I love chatting. I love meeting people. So, yep, drop me a comment. Now we're heading into DIY number 3. So my husband went to Walmart, got me a cheap set. This is a little over $3 at Walmart for this set of stars. He could not find Christmas ones. That's okay. This is a Dollar Tree cutting mat, and we're going to trace it out. Now, y'all, plastic cookie cutters, plastic Dollar Tree cutting mat. It was like a slip and slide. It's easier when you're not on camera trying to do this, but I was on the royal struggle bus trying to do this. But see, I was trying so hard not to get my head in the way. I finally got it done though. There we go. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take my Mindless Crafting stamp set. I will leave the link for their website in the description box. Bill and Tracy are amazing. They ship out super fast. Their stuff is great quality. So I got Stays On ink. And that's what you're going to want to use if you're trying to stamp on something like this. Because it will not come off. Stays On does not come off. You cannot use just a normal ink. It will smear. I promise. Okay. I will link Stays On in the description box too. I get it on Amazon. So we're stamping our images right. I wanted to do this before I cut it out. I thought that'd be easier. So we're just going in the middle as best possible. See, there we go. They're riding on their little camel. And now we're going to add the cross. Now, some of the ink kind of faded, but that was fine for me. And I'll show you why in just a second. Let's get that cross on there. And then we're going to take a yellow acrylic paint marker right there. And we're going to do like a glow. So I'm going to put it on and dab some off. Dab it, like kind of like blend it. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. It doesn't bother me at all. I think that's the fun of crafting. Getting messy and having fun. So I went in the faded spot on the cross. Now I'm going around the star. So I'll put some on and dab around to blend it. Y'all, trust me, in the end, oh, it's so pretty. At least that's my opinion. I don't know, it just gave me warm Christmas glowy vibes. But I am Christmas obsessed. It's my favorite holiday. It's when I feel like I shine the most. There we go. Now we're gonna... Oh, okay, this part, I didn't have to do it. It wasn't necessary. I was trying to make the line thicker. So in the end, it would actually show like an outline, but it didn't. So this part wasn't necessary. For me, at least. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to cut those out. Excuse me, I'm going to get a drink, y'all. When I talk too much, my voice starts to go away. So now that we got that done, we're going to Mod Podge it to make sure that's sealed. And this is why I say, like, use stays on, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be able to do this, because that ink would have been just smearing everywhere. This is the great thing about stays on. You can use it on glass and wood and plastic. I love it. Now for this project, the next step, you're going to want to use super glue. I didn't have any, so I used hot glue. It was a royal pain in the butt. Save yourself some trouble and, oh, glitter, yes. Save yourself some trouble and get super glue. This is Rust-Oleum glitter. It's made for walls. I love it. I use it all the time. A lot of you know this. We are flipping our stars over, and we're going to put this on the back, not the front. Because I did not want, like when you put the glitter on, you know, it kind of distorts images a little bit. I really wanted you to see that camel and those men well. You see how the glitter right there on the back is kind of distorting your image. So that's why we're flipping it. I wanted some Christmas shimmer. So that's what we're doing. And like I said, if you try this, super glue, y'all. Super glue. I'm going to save y'all hassle. See the pretty shimmer? Excuse me. Here we go. Remember how I said I like using Mod Podge on like plastic or glass? So we're going to Mod Podge both of our stars inside and out to prep them for painting. I feel like all my DIYs were somewhat simple to recreate. I hope they are. I hope I'm explaining things well. We're grabbing that Rust-Oleum white chalk paint again. We're just going to paint the insides and the outsides. Don't worry, I don't make you watch both. But you definitely got to see something I'm doing, you know? These were actually a lot of favorite, Lord Jesus. A lot of fun to make. What in the world am I talking about today? Maybe it's too early. I think it's like 1 in the morning. I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and get up and do this. All the boys are sleeping. Everything's quiet. Yeah, so I can't talk right because it's 1 in the morning, y'all. And there we go. Now what we're doing is we're taking Java chalk paint, okay? And I watered it down really well because I want these stars to have like a woodsy look to them. Is that a word, y'all? Woodsy? I hope so. Yeah. Woodsy, rustic, whatever you want to call it. I wanted that look. So we're doing the entire star in that too. Now, when you paint plastic and all that, you have to make sure you seal it. You can use Rust-Oleum spray sealer. You can use Mod Podge. Just make sure you seal it, okay? Because if not, your paint can still chip off of that plastic really easily. So just make sure that you seal it nicely once you're done. I used my Rust-Oleum spray sealer. You can get it at Walmart. It's like $5. 5 and some change, I think. So we're just going to make them look woodsy. And there we go. And actually, I did chip some off, so I had to touch them up. I remember that now when I was off camera. See, there we go. Rust-Oleum. All sealed. Now, this is the part where I said you really need super glue when we attach the star, they're both plastic, Lord Jesus. When we attach the stars together, you'll see. But first, There we go. Come on. There we go. It's like, where are you at? This is the part right here. Yep. Yep. I wish I would have had super glue, y'all. That's okay. We made it work. It just took a little bit longer than it should. So you want the glitter on the outside. Remember how we put it on the back? See? It just fell right off. And there's me getting my big old head in the way. So like I said, we put the glitter on the back of it, so we want that on the outside. But hey, if you try it, it's your DIY. You do this however you want. I know a lot of people don't like glitter. But the one thing about this one, this stuff is made for walls. It won't come off. It ain't gonna, you know what I mean, get all over your table or all over your clothes. And it's made for walls. I got it from Menards. It's like $27, but I've been using it for months now. And it's great because I can get that shimmer look without me getting shimmery. And then my husband yelling about how it's devil's dust and stay away. All right, see how we did? Look how cute that is, y'all. Now we're going to add some more of that Spanish moss on top. Sorry, y'all, I need some drink again. And then this really gives it that rustic look. That rustic woodsy look. You'll have to let me know in comments if you're a rustic person. I think I'm in all kinds of persons. I like to do a little bit of everything. Because I know everybody has different tastes and likes. So I try on my channel to do all kinds of different things. I feel like these turned out so cute, y'all. In the end, like when I'm doing the final little showing, I take little battery operated tea light candles and put it behind them. And y'all, the glow is so pretty. I think that's the best thing about Christmas is the lights and the glowing. I don't know. It hits my heartstrings. I took a Christmas pick apart, so that's what I got. And I'm just using some of the random little pieces that I thought would look good and adding it on top. Yeah, my glue string there did not want to get off. It was just a swinging. Y'all know that song, Just a Swinging? I ain't singing it, y'all, because y'all wouldn't come back to my channel if I did. So what I'm doing is just trimming up that green piece right there. Because, like I said, I just feel like it looks a little bit more cleaned up. But that's just my opinion. Adding my little flower piece there that came off that pick. It's a really pretty red with a shimmer to it, and I loved it. I'm doing one on each side. And then we're also going to add a little tiny bow. Y'all, glue strings drive me nuts. So I'm trying to make sure I get them all off. That's what I'm doing there. So now we're doing that weird word flocking again. Give it a little snowy effect. I wish there was a better word for that. I don't know why that bothers me. Yeah, I added a little bit of that to the red too. Kind of look like it's all been hit with a little bit of Christmas snow. I really hope you guys have been enjoying these DIYs. I hope I haven't annoyed you. Oh, just give me some grace, y'all. It's 1 in the morning. I'm loopy. Don't forget to check out the playlist. Again, thank you to Kathy. Thank you to Brenda for this. This was a lot of fun. I love being challenged. And I really, really enjoyed this. So thank you to them two ladies for hosting this and allowing us to join. Here we go. We're adding our little tiny bows. I can't remember where I got my bows. I think it was from Amazon. I will look. And if it was, I will link those. Because my grandma gave me a bunch of stuff. So I can't remember if it was from her. But I'll look, okay? But they are so adorable. I love using them. We're almost done, y'all. Thank you for sticking around. Here's the final look. I hope you guys love them. I hope you loved everything in the video. I hope you subscribe and stick around. Please give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps my channel. I will see you guys soon. Bye.